What you doing, Doodle? What you doing, babies?
Happy birthday, Stephen here.
One of our biggest fans on YouTube besides Alaskan Motorhome. He's good too, right?
Mm-hmm. Thank you for loving all of our shenanigans and craziness.
We appreciate everything. Have a good day. Have a good happy birthday.
Have a wonderful day at Disney.
Yes, I am wearing the same shirt because this is my little Nana shirt and I like it. I gotta change though. Just toured through the park, guys. A lot of torque in this baby. She's a torquey, not dorky, torquey. So we're just sitting here going to, where are we going, Fred?
To the gym.
To the gym?
Well, first we're gonna go get my phone case.
Oh, I got a phone case. It's actually, we scored a freebie.
Damn it, there's already something in my drink.
A freebie phone case. We got an OtterBox Defender. Free's pretty good, right? She got the best case there is to known to man. She don't like it. On your hip when you're working out. I don't have my clip broke. My case broke. Can I use your case?
No.
Your clip? It's dropped like 10 degrees since we got home.
It's cold.
Oh my god.
Come on. Let's get our cookie. Come on.
So anyways, the truck drove excellent. No complaints. Just me. Just get, now I know how to drive the truck after a half hour driving it. I didn't know how when I got in. I keep forgetting because it's been, sitting so long. But I didn't get gas. I was going to get diesel. But I think I'm going to wait. It's going to come down probably about another 5 cents before I leave. So 100 gallons, a couple dollars you save. I don't know. Plus, I don't need it right this second. I don't want it to go stale. You know what I mean? So I might have a fire right here tonight. And on top of here, do a live video. Put the laptop on YouTube. But the thing is it's raining. But it's just a storm cloud. So I think it's going to pass. There's hail. We can't. Go. In? Are you in? Full of hail. I don't even know if the solar panels got damaged. I don't know. But that's a lot of hail. I never had hail before in my life. So first time, guys. That's kind of crazy. So we took the dogs in the car and we booked. Okay, guys, that was a lot of drama, actually. I grabbed the camera, I put it in a computer, and I just edited a video in about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And sent it to the Weather Channel. Weather Underground, everybody, all that hail. What do you think about that hail, Fred? Is that scary? This is going to be on our vlog tonight, but woo! I mean, I got to check the solar panels on the roof of the RV because because they're glass, so I don't know if they broke or what. But I didn't check it yet. But I want to get the video up. What do you think, Fred?
It was scary. It was very scary. And I'm really getting tired of having to worry about weather.
What do you think the winds are worried about? The winds are up on the ocean. Imagine if that happened in the ocean, a storm, it could tip your boat and go sink. You couldn't go to the bathrooms.
Out of the way.
They could, but weather happens quick. We're worried about them. We like them. We like watching the winds. That's why.
Well, it's cold out now. It's been hot for a week when my family was here, which was kind of nice. They kind of got a break from the cold. But now it's cold. And I'm gonna go feed the ducks. And look right here. There's a bathhouse right here. Lola and Harvey are right behind that. Crazy, right? You think we would think about it? No. My head literally hurts right now from all the craziness that just went down because I was trying to get out and Fred wouldn't let me out because he's like, oh, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. And I was like, no, I'm going. I'm getting out. Let me out. And he's like, don't worry about it. It's okay. You'll be all right. I'm like, see them all running after the food? They were all fighting too. See little baby geese? I know everybody says geese are gross. Whatever. They're still babies and they still need to be fed. So I feed them. So I have gotten so many requests for a kind of like a tutorial on what I put in my veggie chicken soup or veggie beef soup, whatever you want to use to make it. Okie dokie. So I have taken an onion and it's a whole onion, and I diced it and put it in there. Now I am going to add ground chicken. I don't use regular chicken because sometimes it can get overcooked and it can taste horrible and be really hard and chewy, and that's just, when you're eating your soup, who the hell wants to eat that? So anyways, you guys know that we're into this whole healthy thing, and it's important to look out for certain meats and making sure that there's, what's being fed to the things that you're eating, So anyways, this is what I use. There's no antibiotics, there's no steroids, no hormones, none of that stuff. So what I'm going to do is add this to the onions, and I'll salt and pepper it, and then I'm going to cut up my veggies.
Steroids are good to get you muscle. I don't get it. What a way to just take steroids, it's okay.
No, it's different. I also need to tell you that when you're cooking with ground chicken, there's not a lot of fat in it. So I always add a little bit of olive oil. You can use coconut oil, whatever you are comfortable with using. I always use olive oil because it adds a good flavor to it. I've got the cabbage cut up. I did not use the whole head. I used about a half a head of cabbage. I cut it up kind of like coleslaw-y, chunky coleslaw-y, I guess. And I put a little bit of garlic in there. So I'm going to let that cook down while I work on my kale. If you have never used kale before, it can be kind of scary to use, especially if you don't cook it correctly, because then you'll eat it and you'll be like, what is this yuck? Because these pieces of kale right here, that is very tough, and no matter how much you cook it, it takes forever, and sometimes it's still chewy and crunchy, and I don't like crunchy chewy stuff. But anyways, I'm going to show you guys how to clean these and what to use of the kale thing. Show you this because I have to get it cooked for our supper because I'm starting this late. I should have started it this morning. Anyways, so here's your piece of kale. Clean it. Normally I would stick it all in a sink with some baking soda, but I'm not going to do that today. What I do is I take the pieces off. Now if this is too tough, I will take that off too and just kind of do that, and I'll have pieces of kale in my soup like that. And then this piece right here I will throw away, and it will literally pretty much fall off. You see this big piece right here? That's what we're trying to avoid, because this sucker right here, it might have, I don't know, nutritional value, and I'm sure somebody will write me down below telling me all kinds of good lovely things, but this I don't eat because it is so crunchy and it takes forever to cook, and when you do cook it, it's like chewing bubble gum, and I just am not doing it. If you want to eat it by itself, Ross Dupre just spit it all out. So he pretty much will eat whatever I hand him, and it can be bitter. So you don't want that. My kale is in here with my broccoli, not my broccoli, I'm not doing broccoli in here, but I have kale, I have cabbage, onions, ground chicken, basil, and oregano, and some garlic in there, salt and pepper too. So I'm going to let that cook down a little bit, because if you do not let the kale cook down, you're going to have some crunchy, bitter nastiness. I totally forgot about the zucchini that I bought today, so I've cut it up, and it's going to go in here shortly. I don't want to put it in too soon because then we'll have mush, and we don't want that. 2 cans of whatever kind of tomatoes you want to use. I use diced tomatoes, the small ones, and 2 of the 32-ounce chicken broth, and it's in there. Everything is gonna cook down now, and I don't know. I mean, if you make it in the morning, simmer it on low for the day. That's when it tastes the best. I only have an hour for this, and then we'll have it for dinner, and then it'll sit in the fridge. But I'm gonna turn this up on the heat and cover it and turn up the heat, and it'll just simmer till we're ready for dinner.
Like us and share us. You know you'll find us funny.